Health Minister Dr. M. Ampareen Lyngdoh announced a new initiative targeting the first 1,000 days of a newborn's life to ensure essential vaccination and care are provided. The program includes incentives for mothers who meet the 1,000-day childcare goals, emphasizing the importance of early health and nutrition. She informed that she has directed medical officers at primary health centers to ensure that no birth certificate is issued unless the most critical vaccination under the program have been administered. She made the statement during a workshop on the critical issues of child health and immunization for media professionals in Meghalaya, organized by the Center of Development and Peace Studies, Guwahati, in collaboration with UNICEF at the Shillong Club in Shillong. She stated that the state's immunization target is to achieve 91% coverage by 2030 and expressed optimism, noting the progress is on track to meet this goal.
Immunization is the result, but the problem lies somewhere else. You may assign that problem to belief, faith. You may assign that problem to illiteracy or lack of information. You may assign it to any direction or any cause. As a minister of the government of Meghalaya, having worked with the department for over a year now, I feel it's the fact that we are not responsible as parents, me included. We tend to forget. We don't have, you don't have an alarm. I have an alarm for every program that goes on in my life every single day, but likely nobody set an alarm for the fact that maybe my child's immunization needs to be updated. So it's not about who you are, what you are, how educated you are. I'm happy to see that Basbir and his team and the UNICEF is getting together to guide governance along the right direction. We have a very, very aggressive approach to get behind this. And like I said, with the lack of a legal framework, the moment there is nothing legal about making it mandatory for every parent to immunize their child, we have to look at assistance, collaboration, cooperation, and working together with groups, with communities, with civil society, with church leaders and representatives, with faith leaders and representatives, with medical practitioners, Anganwadi workers, Asha workers. It has to be a collaborative effort. We have targeted a 91% coverage by 2030. Looks like we are getting there. We are going to ensure that the essential list of medicines as per Government of Meghalaya notification are available up to the last mile, which is the Health and Wellness Center, which is manned by the village themselves. It's called the Village Health Community Organization. And this incentive will be primarily to ensure that mothers who dedicate 1,000 days, the first 1,000 days of a child's life, towards catering to the needs of that child will receive various kinds of incentives. We are in the process of writing them down, formulating them in a proper way, and making sure that it reaches the child. For example, early childhood care. Once the 1,000 days complete, child must be enrolled in an Anganwadi center, which should be state-of-the-art in nature. This would be the center where the child learns how to behave in a community setup, how to communicate with fellow 2-3-year-old children, how to get nutritional food in these centers. Stunting is a very malnutrition and stunting is a very big threat to the people in the state of Meghalaya, but that also we are attending. So these centers will become centers of excellence where we will have nutritional food served to these children, and we will have training to mothers to ensure that they use easily available nutritious food items that will enable their child to have a palatable diet which is not detrimental to their health, but which will ensure inclusive growth. Millet, for example, is something which grows in almost everybody's backyard. The value of millet is never understood till it was declared the year of the millet. So now you can understand. We have our own indigenous, various yams, which are good for the bones. So these are the kinds of incentives that we will give to these mothers. And we will also ensure that every child in the first 1,000 days should have complete MHIS coverage. Nothing to be out of pocket expenses for the child. Every child compulsorily, no out of pocket expenses. Everything to be paid, attended to and tended by the government. Every child, even at the time of the first trimester which is over, every mother must have an ultrasound. Every mother must receive ultrasound at least 2 to 3 times. That mothers, parents, families are aware that they are expecting twins in the family. Sometimes the fetal is weak for various reasons. There are congenital diseases. We will try to even attend those kind of interventions where we have pre-delivery surgeries for the fetus. To make sure that if there is a problem, we are aware, mothers are not taken by surprise, children are not shunted. The other thing is, every child has a right to live, to life, to quality of life. Whether a child is differently able or not, we have to ensure that they are aware of the child's right. If a child is born with deformities, we will help the parents. Whether it is a lip, whether it is a leg, whether it is a bone, whether it is a heart, whether it is a liver, incentivize and have every child live a decent life.